For as long as there have been wars, the ability of nations to shape wood and steel into weapons has often determined the outcomes of conflicts. That was especially true in World War I, when the construction of railways also played a huge role in separating winners from losers.
At the turn of the century, railways were king. You moved people, you moved goods. They were a vital lifeline to a thriving nation. The same could be said for in conflict too.
A new exhibition at Saskatoon's Western Development Museum tracks the development of railway systems, both at home and abroad, during the first truly global war. It also shows how tactics changed with this development, as areas where tracks were being built were nearly as dangerous as the front line.
While the train or railway workers were building track, they would have a steam engine that was on it, and the steam engine would be puffing out smoke, and the enemy would be looking for that, and then focusing their artillery on where the train lines were.
But that didn't decrease the use of railroads in the Great War. In fact, when the conflict began, about 1% of munitions were moved by rail, a number that increased to 99% by the end. Special units of railway builders and workers were created during the war, and the relics that tell their stories make up a significant portion of the exhibition.
The different uses of hats, swords, uniforms, things like that. We also have a number of audiovisual displays as well, so I think they cover it actually quite well. It's a very well done display.
But there is also an emphasis on the use of propaganda to increase support for the war effort.
You really walk away with a sense of how people were enticed and encouraged to get on board with really a massively horrific conflict.
Building the Road to Victory, Canadian Railway Troops' Forgotten Heroes will be on display at the WDM through September 30th. And while it celebrates technology that may now feel somewhat outdated, Wall believes the information has thoroughly modern implications.
If we don't want to see conflicts or wars in the future, I think it's mindful for us to remember what it was like when we did go through these atrocious events, what the cost is.
For Go on Shaw TV, I'm Simon Hyatt.